something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Good on the shot. And that's 13 points for Mr. Perfect.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Murray outside. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. Misses the baby hook. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-6 run. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Murray outside. Lobbed up there for Fox. Outside for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. He has 5.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Kent. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Fox passes to Sabonis. In the corner, Murray with it. Down low. Here's Fox. A shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Kent.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
Here's Kent. Another 3 for Dallas.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during... Foot on the gas, MP.
Stolen. On the court right now for the Kings. Kevin Huerter is out there at the race. Then there's Carter. Then there's Bull. And it's Holiday in at the wall.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good with the triple.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Kings shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Outside Holiday. Mavericks with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And something else. That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Here's Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review.
After review, the floor stands. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, that matchup with the Jazz, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Dallas Mavericks.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
We've got Butler. Kyrie Irving is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
To the paint, here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis just rolling off that pick, ready to make any kind of play.
De'Aaron Fox is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there.
Outside DeRozan, over Butler. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Fox. Mr. Perfect can't hit.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Stolen by Ellis. DeRozan finds Fox. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 12 in the game.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Fox. Here's Kent, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The wide open look here for Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now that's 35 points for Mr. Perfect.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Fox passes to DeRozan. Ellis with a screen on Butler. DeRozan for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Fox. And Mr. Perfect gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his 4th foul. And And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Sacramento Kings. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Sabonis is out there at goal. Then there's Carter. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Ellis on the 2 spot.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here is Carter, covered by Kent. Carter kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Huerter. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer.
And everything working right now for Kevin Huerter on the offensive end.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Carter. Another bucket! Wow!
And another monster performance in a career that's been chock full of.
And he's closing in on the record for 4th most 40-point games all time. Here's Mr. Perfect. Makes it off the glass. Mr. Perfect's got 16 points here in the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Dallas.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. He's been an absolute marksman the entire second half. Hard to imagine what anyone can do right now to slow him down.
Now here is Carter, guarded by Kent. Pass to Sabonis. And another shot. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Mr. Perfect. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. The Kings also at the sub. Murray's checked in. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Shoots over Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Get the pass to Kleba. Over Bull. Here's Mr. Perfect. Bull covering. Such a wide open look.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And looks like the illegal kick was set up. That's right. That'll get their attention.
That's right.
DeRozan against Doncic. DeRozan's shot is off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
2 minutes remaining to the game.
Now, here's Fox. D right on him. Count the basket. Fox has got 6 in the quarter. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Kent. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Ellis kicks to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for the Mavericks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
About game time, bring the pain time.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one.
All right. There was a lot of talk in this locker room at the beginning of the season about winning the NBA Cup and using that run to turn this year into something special. The team you're playing tonight, they don't care about your hopes or your dreams or what any of you are visualizing. We lose this game, we're out of the tournament before it even gets started, and the rest of the league gets the scent of blood. Don't get so lost in the clouds that you trip over what's right in front of your face. You take it one possession at a time, one rotation at a time. Make the pass. Trust your teammates. Trust the work. We are not winning any trophies tonight, gentlemen. Just focus on beating the team that's in front of you.
Yep.
All right? Bring it in. Win on three.
All right.
1, 2, 3, win! Let's go. Let's go.
About game time, bring the pain time.
Ready to work, Coach.
Sorry, not running drills today. You can shoot around, but I got to work on my game too.
Okay.
There he is, man, myth, legend.
Please report any violations to the nearest culture, security, or police. Thank you. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and accident-free. If you're having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please take the word now, along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our installation team will respond immediately. Thank you. Tickets are still available for the next game. So purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for Maverick season tickets today.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special regular season contest. Tonight doubles as a West quarterfinal in the NBA Cup. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at center. And for the Mavericks, they've got Derek Lively. Jimmy Butler out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Prosper in at the power forward. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
And so off the tip is Oklahoma City. And this is, of course, a critical game for MP to come through and help his team stay alive in the battle for the NBA Cup. I'm anticipating the intensity to be a little more ramped up in this one.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can sense that element of urgency. We're going to see players diving for the loose balls, pounding defense, some fast-paced action end-to-end. What you say? Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Holmgren against Lively. From down low, and it's rejected. And they get it back. And here's Caruso outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And he drives in.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
That's to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts.
Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender in the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out. And Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Dallas shooting their first free throws here tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much intention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
That's good.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring run.
Butler against Dort. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 5 now.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Mr. Perfect. Oh, he cranks it in. Right on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Goodness.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle. Ah, big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, those hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Lively. Here's Mr. Perfect. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Dort for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties a record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Prosper. And Doncic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Mr. Perfect. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Mr. Perfect's got 20 points.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Williams. A deep three. Gafford grabs the miss.
It's never easy from that distance. We see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, with maybe a step out of his range.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Doncic passes to Mr. Perfect. 4 on the clock. And a nice finish on the layup. 24 points for him.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Outside, Williams. Washington with the defensive effort.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. The Mavericks on top, up by 11. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage.
Timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in a defensive scheme.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Pelicans really lit up the floor. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Holmgren with a screen on Butler. Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dallas leading by 9. Here's Mr. Perfect. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And here's Butler outside. Jimmy Buckets with the tray.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Williams on the wing. 5 points in the game. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way...
Oh, wow. You want some? Woo! You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that.
Thunder trail by 16. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here, Irving's checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Right side, Williams. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounds certainly could have been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good again that time. Dallas leading by 18. Here's Mr. Perfect. 32 points in the game for him. And that's a foul. Called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Butler comes in for Luka Doncic. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. Caruso against Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Irving for three. Drills it from deep. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
You got to run Kyrie off that line. If you let him get comfortable and find his shot from behind the arc, it's a wrap.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. seconds left in the second. Outside, Williams. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Blocked.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
Williams from long range. Unable to get that one. And so it's Dallas. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They couldn't.
Glad you could join us.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall, starting the second half. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he converts the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 34.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From 18 feet away, hits the front of the rim and out.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Outside for Irving. For 3, knocks down the triple. Irving's got 6 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Dort outside.
Watch him.
On the wing, Caruso. He's guarded by Irving. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes down. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Mr. Perfect. And there's the slam. Dunked to finish it off.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Toward outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and he gets it to go.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. Mr. Perfect's got 44.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Drives to the
What a throwback!
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Mr. Perfect. That one is off. Great D that time from Holmgren. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
With the step back. Here's Mr. Perfect. Williams defending. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. To stop the run. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Lou Dort picks one up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Prosper. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Butler. And Doncic has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hardenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Clarkson comes in for Dort. Wallace, he's checked in for Caruso. And Topic is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the shot goes. Topic has got 9. Dallas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. They double it with Holmgren. Out to the wing. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mr. Perfect passes to Washington. And the 3 off target. Wallace outside. And here's Holmgren over Washington. Again, Oklahoma City.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Yet another bucket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Mavericks on top, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game. Become competitive. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And now they'll move on in the NBA Cup tournament to the West semifinals.
They've got their sights set on winning that cup this year. So far, so good. They just have to keep playing at a high level.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
They really thought they had a chance. Another day, another win. It worked.